Today, we're diving into a really powerful idea, the primal path of wild strength. It's all about how to reclaim that deep, primal power that so many of us feel has just vanished in the modern world.
So let's start with a question that probably hits pretty close to home. Why does modern man feel so weak? You know the feeling, right? You wake up and instead of feeling that drive, that fire, you just feel kind of soft, a little empty maybe. It makes you ask, where did it all go? Well, check out this quote. It's a really powerful way to reframe the whole problem. You are not broken and you are not lonely. You are hijacked. See, the idea here isn't that there's something wrong with you. It's not some personal failure. The argument is that your power, your drive, it's been hijacked. It's been stolen.
And that brings us to our first major concept, the fact that modern man is hijacked. So the battle for your power, it begins right now. Let's really dig into what this means.
I mean, just think about your morning. For real. What's the very first thing you reach for? It's not a spear, it's not food to fuel you for a hunt. No, it's the glowing stone, your phone. Before your eyes are even fully open, your hand is already searching for it. That simple, unconscious act, that's the first symptom of the hijack.
So, what's the first move on this path? You have to starve the glowing screen. This is a declaration of war. It's all about reclaiming what the source material calls your ancient fuel. And here's why this is so important. Your brain is just completely overwhelmed. Think about it. Our ancestors might have seen, a handful of rivals their entire lives, but now we see thousands of perfectly curated people on a screen before we've even had breakfast. Our brains just weren't built for that kind of input. It completely short-circuits the whole reward system.
So, what is this ancient fuel that we keep talking about? It's that deep down primal desire, the drive that's supposed to be pushing you to act, to build, to conquer something real in the world. It has a very, very powerful purpose.
But here's the catch, and it's a big one. When you release all that fuel with no action, just by passively scrolling, just looking but never doing, it doesn't just evaporate. It becomes poison. It turns into that brain fog, that drained, listless energy that plagues so many of us.
And look, let's be real. Putting that phone down, especially at first, it's gonna hurt. It's uncomfortable. It can feel like withdrawal. But you have to reframe that feeling. That pain, that's your power waking up. It isn't weakness. It's the very first sign that your strength is coming back online. Your system is rebooting.
All right, next battlefront. We've reclaimed the mind, now it's time to reclaim the body. It's time to slay the belly beast. And the idea is simple, I love how this puts it. Your abs are hiding under mud. Your strength is already in there. It's just covered up.
And the goal isn't some vague idea of getting in shape. No, it's a number, a clear, actionable target, 12 to 15% body fat. That's the range where you effectively wash off the mud. That's where you uncover the warrior within and reveal the physical power that's been there all along.
So why is that number so important? Well, it's because of a biological enemy called aromatase. This is an enzyme that lives in excess body fat, and its job is to literally turn your male juice into woman hormones. Yeah, it's actively working against you.
So how do you beat it? The solution is brutally simple. It cuts through all the modern diet noise. These are your warrior's rations. Meat, roots, water. That's it. Meat for protein and strength, roots for clean energy, and water to live. Forget all the other junk. Okay, so your mind is back online, your diet is clean, now we go on the offensive. It's time to forge wild strength. And we do that by tackling two things. We lift boulders and we hunt the sun demon. Let's break that down. Now, lifting heavy boulders doesn't mean you need some crazy, complicated workout routine. It's all about 3 fundamental, powerful movements that use your whole body. 1, squats, 2, deadlifts, and 3, overhead presses. These are the big lifts that signal strength to your entire system.
And here's why this works so well. Lifting something heavy off the ground sends a primal danger signal to your brain. It basically says, hey, the world out here is demanding. We need to get stronger to survive. And your brain listens. It responds by making the juice you need to be strong. But listen, all that hard work, all that lifting, it is completely useless without this next part. I want you to really hear this. Your power is made while you sleep. Recovery isn't just passive downtime, it's when the actual building, the strengthening, really happens. So, how do we hunt the sun demon? 2 simple, actionable rules. First, seal your cave. Make your bedroom as dark as humanly possible to maximize your sleep quality. Second, the moment you wake up, greet the sun. Get that natural sunlight in your eyes as soon as you can. It sets your body's clock for the entire day. Now, when you put all of these pieces together, you've taken back control of your focus, your diet, your training, your sleep. You become the victorious warrior. You finally earned the ability to tame that final enemy.
And that final enemy is the stress demon, also known as cortisol. And just look at what feeds it: poor sleep, endless online tribe drama, and staring at the screen all night long. See? It's the very things we've been working to fix. Taming cortisol isn't a separate step. It's the natural result of winning all the previous battles.
And this is the payoff. After battling the screen, the belly beast, the weights, you reach a state where your foundation is no longer soft or weak. The rock is finally solid stone. You've built an undeniable internal strength.
And that really is the core philosophy of this entire path. There are no shortcuts, no magic pills you can buy. Real, lasting strength isn't something you can purchase. It's the outcome of consistent discipline and struggle. It is earned. And so we end right where we began, with a question. The path has been laid out. The enemies have been identified. The only question left to ask is, are you ready to wash off the mud?